What's up everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I have another unboxing video for you guys on the Super Saiyan Broly full power figure from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. He's an SCultures Tag Team Bandai figure. Originally he was a Ichiban Kuji figure in Japan, but I got here the overseas edition. So you can see by the sticker there. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Also got here the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta one, but I'll save that for another video. Today we're gonna open up this guy, so let's get into it. Man, some of these boxes are a struggle to open. There we go. That's what we have inside. Let's just cut this part. And let's see what we have here. Oh, nice small stand, I like that. And the figure comes whole. Got 2 support stands. Yeah, let's crack into this. Alright, so here I have to figure out the packaging and everything, and I gotta admit, when this Ichiban Kuji set first came out, I didn't think I was gonna get anything from it, because I've seen some of the Japanese YouTubers do unboxing for them as they came out. And most of the figures in this line just didn't look that impressive to me, but I always thought that this one was one of the exceptions, and I thought he looked really good in the videos. And now seeing in a person, I'm thoroughly impressed by the amount of details they put in this guy. And yeah, I'm just really glad that I did end up purchasing it. Let's give you a closer look at its figure. A nice shot of that face. I think they did a really good job on his face. He looks exactly like the way he does in the movie. Pretty amazing sculpt. See the scar there on his face? Just carved in. Did a really nice job on the hair too. Nice subtle shading. You can see how it starts from a darker green and it fades out to a brighter green near the top. Just gives the hair that much more depth. Yeah, it looks really nice. Same thing with the body here. Got lots of shading going on. Really nice looking. And all the muscle definitions. Very pronounced. Just like how Broly is supposed to be. And I love how the scar on Broly, they decided to actually put indentations, like they actually carved the scar into the figure and not just have it painted on. Just nice attention to detail there. But because Broly is such a big guy, like you know, he's very wide, you know, his body, you kind of see that there's a gap where they had to attach his arm to the rest of the body. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just kind of a bummer. You can see it there. From a distance, you can't really tell. And you give a close look at the fur, Bazir. I really like the way this is done too. And I'll pull up some other figures for comparison at the end of the video, but you'll see how detailed this one looks compared to those. Like they even put some texture inside the skirt or the ear. They're really cool looking. And there is shading done on the fur itself too. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but there are darker and lighter shades of green throughout. Some subtle shading done through the pants. And the boots are done really nice too. And I like this matte finish that they went with the skin here. Some of the figures, the skin can look a little bit glossy, and overall it just makes the skin very plastic looking. But this, whatever texture they used here, whatever finish they used here, I really like it. It makes it look like, actually look like skin. Yeah, really nice stuff. So overall, I really love this figure. He's packed with details and he's in this nice dynamic pose here. And he comes with a really small base, which I love. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you'll know that I'm really big on the size of these bases. Because when they're too big, they take up a lot of space. And then it's nice and small like this. See, the width of the base here doesn't exceed the width of the figure itself. Same thing here. See, his feet comes out, you know, and he has no problem balancing. So, you know, I really don't see why some of the figures can't do this. But yeah, really good stuff. Alright, so here I have this Ultimate Soldiers Broly out for comparison, and as you can see, they're not to scale. And this is that one little thing I don't really like about this figure, is the scaling of it. As you can see, he's quite small compared to Ultimate Soldiers Broly here. And this Broly is kind of the size that I'm used to seeing with these figures. Usually figures, they fall around this size range. But especially since this is full power Broly, if you've seen the movie, you'll know that this guy's huge. So he kind of just looks a little bit off in the collection, because he, you know, he's supposed to be such a big character, but the figure wise, he's such a small guy. But you know, that's not a very big problem, because if you're displaying him with other figures from its own set, then he looks a little bit better. And I just wanted to show you guys, here you can see the difference that I was talking about in Ba's ear. Like the fur texture, this one looks a little bit more plasticky, and this has much nicer of a finish. And you can see on this one, it has pretty much no shading done on it. It's just one shade of green, but they've actually gone out of their way and trying to shade this fur. Now here I have out the Chokoku Byuden Full Power Broly, just to show you guys what I was talking about with the scar. As you can see, on the chest, shoulder, and face here, the scar is kind of just painted on there, as opposed to, you can see here, this one's actually carved in. And with the hair, you can see on this one, it's pretty much just one shade. Granted, it's a different texture altogether. It's kind of got like sparkles all over it, but you know, on the shading department, this guy definitely wins. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. If you like this figure, there will be links in the description to places that will have them. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, peace out.